YouTube. I wanted to tell you about my day today. As you all know, I have a great opportunity coming up on Monday, and it's a great opportunity because get to interview with a place that professionally sought out my interview, and it wasn't any form letters. It was an actual heart-to-heart real letter, and with a real legitimate website, and just professionalism. I loved it. And today, like I said, I'm in a dire need for a job. So today I went to this place where, like I said, it wasn't my first choice of place to go. Let's just say that. But it's right up the street from where I'm staying at, and at first, my first thing was like I was gonna get all dressed up and all dolled up and do it like a test run for the interview on Monday. But then, I really wasn't feeling it. I don't know if I'm sad because of the job situation, which is the worst thing to do, to be that way and then just like let yourself go. But I was just like, basically, I needed to get out. I needed some fresh air. I needed something productive, and I couldn't let the Friday go by, a whole business day go by without actually, going out to see something. On the site that I look at normally, there were no jobs listed there. So what I ended up doing, I threw on like a t-shirt dress, literally, like it's a big t-shirt. I'll show you. And I know you're thinking like, yo, that's not appropriate. And really, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really didn't care because I was trying to get out of the house, and I was frustrated because I wanted to try to do it as a test run for the interview on Monday. But it was like I didn't have any clothes, and literally, I tried to go through my closet and find stuff that actually fit. Nothing, nothing fit. This is a big old T-shirt. That's pretty much the only reason why it does fit. And then, like, I was putting together stuff that's nice as separates, but when you put them together, it's really tacky. Like, I had this one dress that would have been a nice dress to go out in New Year's Eve with. It was nice material. Nice little dress. And I tried to pair it with a blazer, and it looked okay. But if somebody looked down at the hem of the skirt, they would see that it was like, I don't know what they call it, taffeta, raffeta, or whatever. And that's not really appropriate for an interview. And then I was like, I have to wear heels. And me, I got fat feet, as y'all may have seen on my other videos. And so it's just like fat feet. So it's like I wear open shoes because my feet are so wide. And so I gotta get my feet all cramped up into these dress shoes and things like that. And so I was just like, just in angst. And then I'm like, oh, I'm so fat. And then I tried to, make an attempt to try to do my hair for whatever reason. I don't know if it's the humidity in the air, the humidity or whatever. My hair just didn't want to do anything. So I'm like trying to, put it up in something, and it didn't even want to it didn't even want to look right in a ponytail or whatever. So I have like this big matronly bun on my head and stuff. So I'm just like so over it. And so I was just like, whatever it is, I just need to get out. And I was thinking to myself, I don't care about this company. I don't like their route, whatever. But you know what? I went and I actually well, I guess they realize that they have to be nice because they're not offering like a base pay or anything like that. It's straight commission. But it actually turned out to be pretty nice. And I don't know what it is with these flies. I just hit it, being attacked by Satan or something. But it's like I went and I actually, I had my reservations. And at first I walked right past the place, you know, and I try to tell myself before I went I wasn't gonna have an attitude, because usually when you don't like something and you go anyway, you end up having an attitude. And I was like, please, I'm gonna try not to have an attitude. But I know that the attitude I was gonna have is like, I just want to sell some stuff. Just let me get on the phone and sell some stuff, and that's it. So, I realized that I had walked past the place, so I walked back to. Yeah, my hair is going through some things. I mean, I guess if I took the time to really do it, it would be all right. But so I walked back, found a place, I walked through the door, and I was just like, the people, as soon as I walked through the door, they were friendly. They were welcoming and inviting. And, um, you know, they had me wait a little bit because everybody was on the phone. And they were courteous. I appreciated that. I walked in, the guy that was walking the room smiled at me, but he kept his distance because maybe it was in his position to approach me. The girl that was on the phone turned around, looked at me, made eye contact with me. And I'm kind of weird, so I don't know why, but I tried to smile, but my eyes are so small, it probably looked like I winked at her. And she didn't get offended. She just, smiled back. Then another lady turned to look at me. The people that I was in front of just seemed oblivious to the fact that I was standing there. But, eventually, they asked me the questions that they asked, and I guess I just wanted to keep it short. So when they asked me if I had an experience, I was like, no, because I guess I didn't want it and I didn't care, and I was thinking to myself, I had the attitude of what's the point of asking me all these questions, because you hire everybody anyway. So what difference does it make, unless you just don't like me, and if you don't like me, it don't matter if I tell you if I had experience or not. But basically they asked me if I had experience. I was like, no. And then they asked me, and I don't even think it even went like that. I think he asked me if I had ever, did this or whatever before, and I think what happened was I was hesitant to answer because I was getting mad because I didn't feel like answering the question. I was just like, and then he was like, oh, no. And I was like, well, yeah, well, and then he was like, no, and I was like, no. And then he asked me something else. I mean, everything was just no. And then, he asked me if I had any questions. And basically, I was just like, look, if I sell today, will I get paid on my day? And that's the only question I really had. And then it went on to, I had to sit and listen to somebody. I'm like, I'm paid to sit and listen to somebody. That's what I'm thinking. I didn't say that. So, like, after about 10 minutes, I was pretty much done. But I continued on anyways. To listen, and then finally I was just like, look, I think I have enough. And the guy was just like, and he was really nice too. I think he understood that right now I was hungry, so pretty much I just wanted the money. And y'all are going swimming?
Well, we just moved down from New York,
I
so
hear
we're
it.
kind of checking out the whole area.
It's nice. You're gonna love
I mean,
it.
I used to be a tennis pro up in New York for many years, and I live here off the wall. But you don't like to go to the same one every day, and there's courts right over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just, we're new here, so
there's a lot of good stuff.
Oh, please, I'm begging. We are begging her daughter, my stepdaughter, and our 3 grandkids to come down. We're begging them to come down because we live near Hollywood Circle.
That's
and
nice.
You got the bands, the movies, the food trucks.
Everything.
You got everything you could do. It's either free or it's cheap.
In walking distance.
How much is the pool here?
I think it's only like $2 to be honest with you.
So we've been down here like 7 weeks. We've been to the beach a few times.
Have you been to the boardwalk? The Hollywood boardwalk?
Yeah. But I'm looking for a public pool where one day, see that we took the wrong apartment. We got a nice apartment, but I'm disabled, okay? Without my medicine, I'm a cripple. Okay, it takes me 3 hours to get dressed and get out of bed. You work here?
No, I'm just hanging out.
Just a mama hanging out?
I'm not. I'm vlogging. Like the end of my day to keep my sanity, so I don't need medication. I vlog, so that's my counseling.
Like 6 abdominal operations. So.
A what?
Abdominal. I've been cut from here to here, and with all of the scarring and all of the. I have mesh holding my stomach together.
Oh, wow.
So, like, she came home from the library at about 1 o'clock, and it took me till now to take my medicine so I could move.
Oh, wow.
Okay, now I'm good for 3-4